Hey, what up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory here on FC 26 Ultimate Team. Finger points to the sky as we head on in to what is going to be a pretty busy, jam-packed, fun-filled episode. So I do hope you enjoy. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Actually, then just sit up a little bit, scroll forward a little bit, and then touch that thumbs up button. Thank you very much. And subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Welcome to anyone that's new to the RTG. And of course, don't forget, all my social links are down below in the description. Come follow me on Twitter, Insta, all of that good stuff. Twitch, there's a high chance that we'll be streaming today. As I'm filming this, it is 11 AM on Sunday, and this video's got to be out by 12. It's probably the latest I've ever left it to film a post-commentary video. So, yeah, we're cutting this one a little bit fine today. Damn Sunday mornings and lay-ins, you know. But I unlocked Paredes. I did a little bit of offline squad battles gameplay to get Paredes, because he also comes with 3,000 SP. And that took me up another few levels. I'm now level 33 or 34. What are we? Yeah, we've attained level 33. We're midway through level 34, and that was basically a couple packs and some players and all of that sort of stuff. I've gone up quite a few levels, so that's looking real tidy, isn't it? And we are gonna get ourselves Agumang. We're gonna get an 82 plus rare gold player, 2 times 82, intercept Evo, Jarrell Kwanzaa, 2 times 83, 3 times 83, and CDM rolls plus. Quite a nice little haul for grinding out some more squad battles. Now, the game has obviously been throwing XP at us the last few days, since Thursday. So if you are struggling, you're nowhere near level 30 or whatever, like I am here on the RTG, then just take a look in the menus, the objectives menus. There are so many ways for you to earn lots of thousands of XP, which will just bump you up that season pass real quick. And you can get to those juicier rewards that are towards the end. So we might as well start with a little Sunday pack opening for you. And we see if we can get any walkouts or anything half decent, really. Whether it's fodder or whether it's someone that gets into our team, let's face it, it's going to have to be someone quite good if it is going to get into our team, isn't it? We're looking pretty solid at the moment. And you know, yesterday we got Oscar Bob. So when I packed him, he was extinct at 130,000 coins. Apparently then he went up to like 380 when they adjusted the price cap, and then he's now like 50 or 60k or something. Like the market has like really come down. So unfortunately, the Haaland that I bought, the Marquinhos that I bought, I just did not learn. I bought the players on a Friday night again because they had dropped in price fairly significantly from what they were earlier in the day. But then it turns out Saturday evening, that's a really good time to buy. Now, Sunday morning, I haven't checked the prices. They might be even lower. But considering next week for the weekend league, I think for Friday night, when I'd normally be sat at my computer gaming and buying those players, which is a mistake, I'm going to be away at Middlesbrough away for Middlesbrough versus Ipswich. So I won't have that temptation to buy. Therefore, we should be all right. And then maybe I'll buy my players on Saturday when they're cheap. If we need to buy anyone, who knows? We might get amazing weekend league rewards and have this great untradeable first owner squad going forwards. But yeah, I mean, let's face it, we're going to get into a few of our games today of the weekend league. I'm going to play the first 5 for you after we've gone through the packs, after we've done a little hero player pack and all of that sort of stuff. So we'll get there, don't you worry. And I may have a couple of sips of my coffee throughout this video, as I have just woken up and gotten ready, and I still have morning voice. You could tell straight away that's a Mary Earps, isn't it? Yeah, English, Paris Saint-Germain, and she's actually got an 84 rated card. Anyone tried like the female goalkeepers this year? Does the height matter? Does that, like, I wonder if they're more usable this year. Oh, hello, walkout alert. I see striker. I see the same striker that we're basically at the moment either packing Gurase or Honor Batia. So there's those two walkouts that are the most common for me on the RTG at the moment. But we get an 84, an 83, and an 87. To be fair, I'll take the extra fodder. And then we can complete this little Red Bull challenge. The Red Bull objective, by the way, that's one way to get like 2000 SP, I think, pretty quickly. Takes a couple games of squad battles. If you're really good, you might be able to get it done in one. Another walkout for us here today then. I've kind of ruined it already because I forgot where I was at in terms of the video. But yeah, we pack on Abatia. So she is the one. Her and Gurase, they just pop up in my packs all the time. It's a little bit crazy. Right, shall we go for a little sip of mocha? Nice. Good work, Tom. Bit of a barista these days. But anyway, this one is actually tradable, so I can take the 7,000 coins for it. I'll certainly take that. Probably made about 10k off that pack in general, which for just a random little objective, yeah, you take that all day, don't you? Now, max 86 base hero upgrade. I could not do it when it first launched again because I just didn't have the fodder. I needed rivals rewards and I needed the XP and all of that sort of stuff to come out for me to get those packs, to get the fodder, to get this done. I don't even need to submit Tim Cahill now. Don't worry, that Nico Williams that's gone in there, for anyone that missed my rivals rewards the other day, he is a duplicate untradeable, so don't worry, I still got Nico Williams in my starting squad. I've just used the fodder version of him that we've got. Nothing really from the little Electrum pack, but that's okay. Don't expect anything from this. And then the 85 rated squad with an inform was pretty easy to do as well because of my multiple Gurase and Onabatias in the club. So yeah, easily done with just an 80 rated inform as well. Like I didn't have anything higher rated that was untradeable or anything. So a max 86 base hero upgrade. Can it be better than Tim Cahill from last time? I mean, it can't get much worse, can it, really, in terms of like value of player and stuff. So this is what we ended up getting. I can't believe our luck, to be honest. I mean, it's a real good one. Oh wait, no, we're not seeing a walkout. We're seeing an English striker from the Prem. I know exactly who that is. It's Peter Crouch. It's 2 meter Peter, 6'7" of unwanted card at this point in the series for me. Bicycle kick plus, unless there is some sort of crazy meta where I can lump it in the box and he can win headers and do bicycle kicks, then I just don't see myself really using this card. Let me know if anyone's got, I mean, look at the state of that. I might as well put the hero embellishment on him. But the state of that, we got Tim Cahill and Peter Crouch. We've got 2 Premier League attackers that are both 85 rated, that are both like under 30,000 coins, I think. And it's just like, no, please no. Yeah, we've been unfortunate with them. But hey, I mean, I'm on a red list because I'm an EA guy, right? So I don't know what's happened there. The red list must have broken for a second. But anyway, into our first 5 games of champs we go. And our first opponent has... Why does Salma Paralaweo pop up in centre mid there? Even though she's a striker. Very strange. It's just a graphical error, I'm pretty sure. But he did have a Freddie Ljungberg, he had a first owner, Marco van Basten, and the first time I managed to go on a little run with Haaland, he literally gets past the defender, runs through and scores, and I'm like, oh, I'm probably going to like this guy, aren't I? However, what you might notice in this match is that it is a game of I score, you score, I score, you score, and not necessarily from kickoffs all the time. I think there probably are a couple kickoff goals in here for both of us, but we were just pretty well evenly matched, to be honest. I was rusty, first game of the day. Van Basten, obviously, just everything he touches, like, he just scores goals. But so does Haaland when we get him in and around the box. Goretzka ended up twisting and turning the defenders there to put me 3-2 up. And a few minutes later, Van Basten into Mariona. Mariona has been tormenting me. She's really, really good on this game, isn't she? I would, at some point, if we were able to pack her, I'd probably stick her in the squad and maybe bring Victor Gyökeres back or something so that we could get that Arsenal link. But then for the first time in this game, I'd go a goal down. 4-3 down. However, we've brought on Trinity, we've brought on the GOAT, but then Musiala can score, just dribbling inside the box, in and around those defenders, which is nice. This is definitely a kick-off goal. I think maybe that last one was as well for me. But yeah, so we go back-to-back goals. 5-4 up, my opponent is, and right at the end of the game, I'd obviously push forward to try and get a goal. Got countered, and he makes it 6-4. So, yeah, GG. But we lose the first game of champs. 0-1. It doesn't matter. I've always said to you guys, right? My best champs performances are when I lose match number 1. Now, we obviously know that the form of opponents last week, you weren't playing opponents that were on the same sort of form as you. It was a random matchmaking, which is why a lot of people were saying it was easier than before. Now, I think the people that are saying it was easier than before are the good people. The people that get the 10+ wins. Because obviously they matched up against people that were fairly low rated compared to them. Now, we are pretty average at the game, I would say. I'm sort of like always, am I going to get a positive record? Am I going to get a slightly negative record? That sort of thing. Now, I reckon I'm going to find this weekend league harder, because now I'm going to match people that are of my form level, and that's probably a little bit of a worrying thing. Now, we're 3-1 up in this game, make that 3-2, and of course, why not make that 3-all? This guy was playing very, very attacking with Doué and Karchaoui as his 2 centre mids, and then a couple of like winger type players and meta type players. He had Lamine Yamal and Pina and Diani, like super meta squad. But I've got Haaland, and Haaland scores goals, and that's exactly what he's been doing for me, actually. However, Diani was just getting me back for selling her, and kept scoring against me. Couldn't help that. But we brought Messi on in extra time, and Messi, literally with the first touches of the ball, scores a goal. And I think I get another one with him as well to just seal the game. You love to see that. Very, very nice indeed. The GOAT. Thank you, Messi. Do we get another one? I actually do, don't I? It's Alphonso Davies ends up smashing it into the back of the net. So yeah, I actually get another goal as well, I'm pretty sure here. I remember being 4-all into extra time, and this guy just completely losing it in the second half of extra time, and I end up winning 8-4 or 8-5. No, he scores, doesn't he? There's so many goals in this game. Just your classic 13 goal thriller. You hate to see it, don't you? I cannot stop conceding goals, but also looks like I cannot stop scoring them either, so that's good. First win on the board, 1-1, and we hit our Champions Mastery things. We get an 82+ pack. Anything in it? Right mid, England, Jared Bowen, obviously. Yeah, we see that West Ham badge, and it's clearly going to be a Jared Bowen. 83, is he? I think he is. Yeah, he's 83 overall. All right, well, thank you. Not the greatest. We go back into champs, and I come up against Haaland, Jared Bowen, but the SBC version. And to start off this game, couldn't get near this guy. Was like a tricky dribbler. Really, really struggled. I got the equaliser. It took me like 3 attempts. I had corner, and scored the third one with Haaland. But then we go 2-1 down, counter-attack. Haaland scores, and it was this cutting inside from running down the wing that I just couldn't quite defend. So I was 3-1 down, thinking, oh no, we've just managed to get it to 1-1. Now we're going to end up going into a negative record again. Have no fear though, because Haaland is here. Musiala ends up knocking it through to Haaland a couple times, and just before half time, literally levelled the game out. And I think that spooked this opponent, because 53 minutes on the clock, we get through with Haaland again, and he could just score again. This man is a literal, like, absolute bags man. He's doing for me on Ultimate Team here what he's currently doing in real life, which is just literally scoring goals for fun. Obviously, you have to adapt your game and not play that sort of 360 fidget spinner type thing. You know, I can do that with Musiala. I can do that with, who else have I got? Nico Williams and stuff, and Oscar Bob. But Haaland is not going to move like that. So what you want to do is send him on a run and then put that through ball into him, he can take it on the run and then just like barge people off the ball, hit the low driven shots, and it works a treat. So a really good turnaround there. I was 3-1 down. We ended up getting a rage quit at 6-3. So 1-0 up here. Haaland hits the post. Musiala's there to hit the rebound. We then knock it through to the boy again, who can just slow things down a little bit this time, but he's got so much power behind that left foot that we're 2-0 up, and, well, that's a dangerous scoreline, so you got to try and make it 3. 2-0 is where I'm like, oh, I'm going to win this game, and no, that doesn't mean anything, especially when your opponent's got Torres and Haaland. He can certainly score goals. I was defending pretty well, though. So 3-1, or 3-0 becomes 3-1. Haaland then just gets inside the box. His low driven seem to just glide through goalkeepers. Maybe because there is just such power there. Yeah, I mean, we gift a goal there by moving the goalkeeper, but it's 4-2, and we end up winning that one. So what is that? Are we 3-1 right now? We've sort of turned our record around quite nicely. Yeah, good. 3 wins on the board into one last game for the episode. Are we going to go 4-1, or are we going to go 3-2? Either way, I'll end with a positive record here today. This guy's got Lone Claudia Pina, the Cornerstones version. But 6 minutes on the clock, I find myself 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, with Erling Haaland. So, of course, we're just going to dink him as he runs out. Musiala then just completely dribbles and skills past my opponents and smashes it in the back of the net. Loved that goal as I scored it. I thought, oh, made a skill move actually work for me. Rather than letting me score the 3rd goal, my opponent ends up getting a straight red card. And I think he'd lost the plot at that point. So he stayed in the game for a little bit. I scored the 3rd and then he quit. So we're actually 4-1, which is a great start considering we lost our first game. We've just won 4 games in a row. Now, a smart version of me would have probably kept on playing a bit because I was clearly doing quite well and on a run. But I stopped playing, and now I've got to play after I've recorded this video, and I'm going to be rusty again. So I'm probably going to go ahead and lose the first few games, and we're going to be like 4-5 or 4-6 or something like that, and we'll have to claw back some sort of weekend league result. I'm not confident that we're going to get anything more than like 6 wins, but if that happens, it happens. Let's face it, the rewards between 6 wins and 10 wins aren't exactly any better, are they? They're pretty meh, so it doesn't really matter. That's what I've got to try and keep in my head. 5 games, 16 goals for Erling Haaland. We watched all 5 of those games. None of them are squad battles. He has literally been scoring for fun. Ridiculous. Now, I've applied my red champions badge to Musiala because he's going nowhere, of course. But we've come to the end of the episode here today. If you've enjoyed it, please do me a favour. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe as well to my channel if you're new. And don't forget, all my social links are down below in the description. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.